Hi everyone, this is Cyrus from iPhoneAppsFinder.com. Today we're going to review another chess application. So we've already reviewed Fritz, we already reviewed T-Chess Mobile, T-Chess Pro. Now this one has been around for a while. It's Chess Genius, and this is also another one of those classic chess games that's been around forever, and it hasn't been updated for a couple of years. That's the only main problem that I have with this. But it's pretty strong and it is very hard to beat. So let's see what it has. So the way it's showing, for instance, is I'm playing with black and the computer is playing with white. But that's not the important part. This is where you can actually change the options and switch sides and turn the board. I want to turn the board, so that's how I do it. I want to set up a position. Whoops. I just drag and drop it here and drag and drop that there. And go and I put the blank here. So that's pretty decent. I like the graphics. Even though the graphics are not the best, I actually like this better than the other ones because of the fact that the pieces are huge. And when you play a computer and you don't have a physical board in front of you, my experience is that you actually have better success with this style of pieces and board, whereas a lot of people prefer fancy boards and 3D pieces and all that. So this is really subjective. To me, this looks much better, even though the graphic is 2 years old. It hasn't gotten any updates in 2 years. So since 2000 December 2010, so it's close to 2 years. It has multiple playing levels. You can also play easy or Blitz if you want, and you don't need to have a network connection to use this. It shows you what it's thinking, so or who is winning. It's not always accurate, but if you're down a few pawns and a bishop, it is. I mean, that's where things get really. The computer gets a really good picture of where the game is headed. So this is where you choose the playing level. It has so many levels. You can just choose the one that you want and you go from there. You can choose the permanent brain on if you want the computer to be always on its toes and always pay attention. So it does automatically rotate the screen because I have it on. So if I change the direction of when I'm doing this presentation right now, if I change the direction of my iPad, and it automatically changes, which is the nice part. This is how the board looks. This is how the background looks. You can even have them bigger. That's huge. Probably the medium works the best for me. What else? Oh, you can load games. Pretty standard feature in all chess games. You can also email games. That's also pretty standard. The game details is important because you can actually, if you play games a lot, you can actually organize your games, so you know you've played with Chess Genius at this time, this hour, the result was this. So that's helpful there. The game keeps track of what you're doing and remembers it. Let's see. I want to play a new game. I want to change the direction of the board. Nope. I want to turn the board. And I want to go back and I want to do this. Alright, so now I get out of the game, I go back in, and it remembers it, and it also remembers the direction of the board, which is nice. I actually thought it wasn't for a second. The games are saved in PGN, which is pretty standard. Everyone who plays chess online knows PGN. It's pretty portable, so that helps. And if you look at the bottom, it says I'm playing the queen's pawn opening, but it also shows what genius is. Let me make an insane move. So you can see negative 0.03. That's still a pretty even opening, even though I made just about really not a great move. So I like the graphic. They're not that the graphics are not that complicated. The board is not that great looking as far as being 3D or something like that. The pieces are not 3D or overly impressive as far as the look, but they're simple enough for anyone who wants to play chess to do it. What I don't understand is, what happened to the developer. Thankfully, the app works on all the versions that I've tried, iOS 4 or 5, so it's not crashing. But the developers haven't updated it. So this is a huge negative. But it works really well. It doesn't crash. So it's a little bit slower than the other ones that we've tested, but as far as the engine goes, sometimes it takes a little bit of time to actually calculate moves. But it's pretty strong, and it can give you a good butt kicking if you think you're great in chess and you wanna go against the most advanced level. So this is Chess Genius by Lang Software Limited. I have no idea when they're gonna update it. So far it works, it doesn't crash. That's what I'm happy with, and it hasn't crashed for 2 years. Since from the day it came out, I've had this app and it hasn't crashed. So that's a nice track record to have for an app. So tomorrow we're gonna review another one of the 5 apps that we've chosen for our chess reviews, and then the final one is gonna be the best one that I thought the best one as far as the chess apps are. So thank you for watching. You can always catch reviews for this app or all the other reviews that we've done on iPhoneAppsFinder.com. If you have an app that you want us to review, and especially when we're running these themes, we have for instance chess for this week, and then after that we're gonna have another topic. Hopefully we're gonna announce it in advance. So if you have any suggestions for apps that you want us to review, just send it to iPhoneAppsFinder.com, and if it's an interesting app, we'll try our best to review it. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the review.